It was cold, wet and windy, but we've completed another midweek round in the Championship. Here's my take on every game, every team, every goal. Give us a like and get commenting on all these midweek Championship games. Real slogfest in the conditions. Who's durable now and who can defend set plays defined this latest round. Look out for some 0-0 take a point games too. Team of the round and goal of the round, of course, at the end of the show. Burnley 3, Rotherham 2. Late thriller up at Turf Moor as Burnley snatched 2 stoppage time goals for a big late win. Rotherham lead early after Wiles arrived to head home. Teller's cushion, if he meant it, allowed Rodriguez to level the game and the top spot for the Golden Boot race. Ogbene slalom for his 5th of the season, 2-1 Millers, but Bramall gets himself red carded on 75. Into stoppage time, Benson steps in, curls the equaliser, and then Dervisoglu in minute 100 taps in a spill from Johansson in goal for Rotherham. Burnley go 5 clear at the top, 6 wins in 7, 17 undefeated in all comps. Coventry 1, Blackburn 0. Blackburn's 4-game winning streak ends as Coventry move out of the relegation zone. Allen arrives to fire home Eccles' centre for the only goal of the game. Blackburn are still second. They still haven't drawn. Nobody has lost more away games than Rovers in the entire division. They continue to baffle us with their statistics. Coventry 13 points in 6, brilliant, but annoyingly more important things happening off the pitch with the stadium, problems with the holding companies there. Bristol City 0, Sheffield United 1. Blades back in the groove with a second straight win. Bit of a sense of churning the 3 points out though in this one. Iliman Ndiaye heads home the winner. Bristol City felt like a bit of a hapless performance. They might well feel that they could have finished their chances a little bit better in this one. Blades 2 clean sheets and 6 points from consecutive away games to end their 6-game winless run. Bristol City 7 defeats in 11. Not good. Norwich 0, QPR 0. Norwich and QPR share the first of 3 0-0ers this midweek. They both stay in the playoff spots. There's 2 without a win or a goal indeed for Rangers. 1 win in 8 for Norwich, who the numbers suggest might well have been closer to the 3 points in this one. Cardiff 1, Watford 2. Watford battle through the elements in a set play concentration test, frankly, over in Cardiff. 3 goals, 3 set plays. Kipre with the opener for Cardiff from Rule's corner. Sierralta then with the equaliser from Sema's centre. Sarr bundles in the winner. Did he know about it? And that is 3 straight wins for the Hornets. 4 wins in 5. Bilic now onto a very passable 15 points in 8 games. Cardiff, 4 defeats in 5. 2 points above the relegation zone. Preston 1, Swansea 0. Preston appear on the edges of the playoffs with a 5th win in 8 and an 11th clean sheet of the season against high-flying Swansea. Potts on the rebound after half an hour gives Preston only a 3rd home win of the season. It's 2 without a victory now for Swansea. We gave them the big up rightly after that real juicy 6 wins in 7 run. However, former keeper Woodman was not going to be beaten on this occasion. I've got back-to-back blanks for you now. We're going to move quickly. It was Millwall 0, Birmingham 0 and Luton 0, Reading 0. Fans of those sides, you'll understand plenty of time to talk about that little lot this season. So we're going to move on quickly to Huddersfield 0, Sunderland 2. And Sunderland's bad run ends with Huddersfield unable to build on their weekend win against Millwall. I think Alex Pritchard enjoyed this opener against his former team. Actually, to be fair, I did. Lovely goal by Sunderland. Big breakaway for Diallo at the end. And yes, that is Ellis Sims in the picture laying it on. So I will stop talking about Sunderland having no strikers, as I've been doing for the past couple of months. Only a 2nd win in 9 for Mogger's men. Huddersfield are at a point per game under Mark Fotheringham. They need to move a little bit quicker if they're going to get away from the bottom. West Brom 1, Blackpool 0. Huge late goal for West Brom, and Carlos Corberan sticks a win in the W column nice and quickly in his tenure. The numbers look viable for the Baggies in this game, but we said that way too many times this season for that to mean a great deal. It's Yokuslu, 5 minutes from time to secure just the third win of the season, fewest in the entire division there, Baggies. Rare to see Blackpool shut out, and Jerry Yates in particular lately. That ended a really good run of 10 points in 5 games for Poole. Wigan 0, Stoke 1. Stoke come off on the right side of another tight game in fitting with this latest round. Josh Tymon with a really positive burst through from left wing back to score the only goal. Stoke up and down a bit thus far under Alex Neil, but that does end a run of 3 straight defeats. Back-to-back home games coming up for the Potters now. Wigan really worrying now. That League One momentum that we were impressed with earlier in the season, that has gone. 5 straight defeats, 8 out of 10 losses for Liam Richardson. Hull 1, Borough 3. Michael Carrick gets his first win as Borough boss. Akpom with the opener. He has scored in both games now under Carrick, although apparently a 3-goal loan spell 7 years ago means he should apologise for scoring this goal. Search me. Deflected equaliser for Hull. Spoons in from Krissy. Then own goals. Yeah, quite in fitting with this round from Figueiredo and Krissy. Just underlines how tricky it was for our Championship defenders. But it gives Borough a 2-goal cushion. Nice boost for those Borough fans. They need it. Carrick's 4-4-2 gets to 3 points. Liam Rosenior agreed, but not yet announced as the new Hull boss. Here are those tables then. Burnley, 5 points clear at the top. Well played, Claret. Sheffield United back in the top 2. Slipstream, if not the top 2. 7 out of the top half did not win this round, so the general pace slows slightly. Positive at the bottom for West Brom, Coventry, Borough and Stoke. Huddersfield still stuck at the bottom. Wigan falling fast. Goal of the round, very low on quality with the wind and rain up and down the country. So I'm not actually that conflicted for once this week in going for Pritchard for Sunderland. Lovely move and goal. Very out of keeping with the rest of our set plays and deflections and whatnot. Team of the round, I guess it's all down to durability. So durable this season means Preston on the basis of another clean sheet. And the fact that when I looked at the table to start doing my research this morning, I double took, saw them on the edges of the playoffs. Get involved in the comments with your goal and your team of the round. We work so hard here to avoid the awful fangirl syndrome that sadly dominates the world of football chat. So please help me out. Try and look at the whole division rather than going into cheerleader mode for your team. I promise if you do, we'll all be wiser for it. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more videos like this one. We're over on Patreon if you want to support financially over there. And we think at some point Hull will actually announce Liam Rosenior as their new boss. Click up here to see my take on how he will do in charge of the Tigers.